Hello everyone, welcome back to Numberlax Bengaluru Presents Current Issue of the Day, episode number 172. In today's episode, we'll be discussing a significant milestone in India's private sector space industry. That is the Leap 1 mission by Dhruva. We will see what is this Leap 1 mission is about and what is the significance and its applications, and we'll also see what is this Dhruva, and also we will see a main perspective topic, that is privatization of space sector in India. We will discuss all the important startups that have come in space sector in India and also their achievements. Okay, so today's we'll be discussing about Dhruva Leap 1 mission. So obviously GS paper 3 Science and Technology. Context is Indian space tech firm Dhruva Space has launched its first commercial satellite mission, that is Leap 1, aboard SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket. Okay, though the satellite is Dhruva's, but it was launched on SpaceX's Falcon. So be very thorough with this one. It is not launched with ISRO, instead it is launched by Falcon X9, which is Elon Musk company. Next, we will see about Leap 1. Why the Leap 1 mission is so significant. First we'll understand what is Leap 1 mission. Leap 1, it is a short name for Launch, Experiment, Analyze, Progress, is Dhruva Space's debut commercial satellite mission carrying international payloads for AI and Earth observation. This is developed jointly by Hyderabad-based Dhruva Space Private Limited in collaboration with Akula Tech in Australia and Esper Satellites of Australia. Okay, so these are some of the images and how it will be used. Okay, so this is about Leap. So it is not indigenously completely developed, though the mission is spearheaded by Dhruva. It was supported by Akula Tech of Australia and Esper Satellite of Australia. And one thing you have to remember is ISRO is not at all involved here. Okay. Next, objectives is to demonstrate real-time geospatial AI processing in space. Okay, see, real-time geospatial processing of AI in space. Okay, it will be able to identify forest fires, it will be able to identify mapping of the zones, it will also be able to identify mines, etc, etc. Okay, so enables low cost hosted payload missions for defense, agriculture and disaster monitoring. Very important. Showcases Dhruva's P30 satellite platform for commercial deployment. If this has been successful now, so we can see more number of people or more number of clients go into this Dhruva Aerospace. Next is key features. There are mainly two payloads. One is Nexus 01, which is built by Akula Tech. It is an in-orbit AI and machine learning module with self-retaining capabilities. Okay, whatever it sees on the space, it is going to retain it. So when it is brought back to Earth, or when it is brought back to India or Australia or anywhere in Earth, it is going to learn from its learnings which it learned in space. Okay. Next is OTR2, that is Esper Satellites. It is a payload from Esper Satellites. It is a hyperspectral imaging sensor for high resolution Earth observation. We have to just wait and see the images which are going to be released by this satellite, Leap 1 satellite. We will be getting some high resolution hyperspectral imaging. The platform, it was built on Dhruva's P30 satellite bus, which was qualified earlier via ISRO's PSLV C58 mission. Okay, though the ISRO's involvement is there with respect to P30 satellite, but it doesn't have direct involvement with respect to Leap 1 mission. Okay, so this P30 satellite bus has been approved by ISRO. Okay, next, operations. It is managed via Dhruva's ISOCs. What is ISOCs? It is Integrated Space Operations and Command Suite. Symbolism, that is the Leap 1 patch, highlights India, Australia, US trilateral strategic partnership in space, and it also highlights the growing participation of private players in the space economy, especially in India. Okay, next we'll see about Dhruva. What is this Dhruva is about? Dhruva is an award-winning private Indian space tech firm offering full stack space engineering solutions. It is present in Hyderabad. It was founded in 2012 with a vision to lead privatization of India's space sector, and it is almost achieving the dream of it. And then it is headquartered in Hyderabad, Telangana. And the key achievements are it successfully qualified satellite buses on ISRO launch missions, first Indian firm to host foreign commercial payloads via private platform, building a 280,000 square feet facility in Shamshabad for satellites up to 500 kgs. Next, it was recognized and supported by ISRO, in space and Australian Space Agency because of its brilliance. Okay, so this is about Dhruva and the Leap On mission. Now we will also dwell into the static part, that is the significance of privatization in the space industry. So we'll see some key achievements in this one. The aim is India to achieve around 44 billion by 2023 in the space economy and at least hold 4% of the global space sector. So that is the aim, and at present the government of India and the initiatives under government of India and ISRO are with respect to in space. It is a wing of ISRO which is dealing with privatization of space, which will provide for technology transfer from ISRO to private agencies. And also in 2025 there was a fund, that is in space technology fund, which is around 500 crore, which is aimed at supporting the private investment or private industries. Next is there was another initiative from the government of India, that is 100% FDI was allowed in satellite components. Okay, only in satellite components, and there is 74% with respect to satellite manufacturing and something. There are different there are different criteria, but for FDI in satellite components it is 100%. That is what you have to remember. Apart from these, there are some key achievements from the Indian space startups. First of which was Skyroot Aerospace. Skyroot Aerospace launched Vikram S rocket. By launching this, it became India's first private agency to launch its own rocket. And then is Agnikul Cosmos, which is focusing on 3D printed rocket engines. And then this is Pixel, which is based in Bengaluru, which has its own satellite constellation, a very big thing for a private agency. Okay, it has a satellite constellation. By this, it became the first private agency in India to have its own satellite constellation. There are three satellites launched by Pixel, which form the constellation. One is Shakuntala, which was launched in 2022, and then it is Anand 2022, and recently it was Fireflies, which was launched in 2025. These three are roaming in a particular manner and they form a constellation of satellites. This is Pixel. You can use this in your answers where there is a scope for achievements of private agencies in the space technology. Next is with respect to Bellatrix. Bellatrix is again an Bengaluru based aerospace startup which works on Hall effect thrusters. Okay, and then there is Xovian Aerospace, which works on AI driven RF satellites. And other important startups in the space are Manastu, Eon Space Labs, and other things. So these are the things you have to remember, which can be a very important question, especially from prelims, but there can easily be a question in the mains as well. So I give you some of the extra points which you can use in your answers. So though the topic is very short, very small, but its impact is very huge. Okay, it opens a new chapter in the space industry of India, especially in the private sector. So there will be more similar schemes or more similar missions which will be launched by the Indian space industry. We have to wait and see. So till now, ISRO was our only hope, our only ray of hope with respect to space. Now the payload of ISRO has been reduced by the private industries, which is a good thing moving forward. So with this, in this note, I will end the video. Jai Hind.